Dead lights flicker, TV glow. Another bad movie, here we go. Hey! Crew up on monsters and VHS tapes. Late night horror, couldn't stay awake. Now I'm older, but nothing changed. Still yelling at movies like I'm deranged. Got a mic, got a show, got a dog named Max. Talking plot holes and cinematic trash. If it's weird, if it's dumb, if it bleeds on screen. Yeah, that's everything I've ever dreamed. Black and orange running through my veins. Static noise and flash of brains. Every night is Halloween. Living life on a movie screen. Laughing at the blood and screams. Nothing's ever what it seems. Every night is Halloween. Yeah, I wouldn't change a thing. From the couch to the big marquee. Movies are my everything. Cheap effects and a killer mask. Rubber bats and the body count fast. Drive-in dreams and a broken plot. Still 5 stars, yeah, I love it a lot. Talking loud like I'm in the crowd at a midnight show, and I'm way too proud. If it's cursed or strange or straight up bad, that's the kind of life I've always had. Static, shadows, voices in my head. Bad movies keep me better off than dead. Every night is Halloween. Turn it up and let it scream. Funny, spooky, loud, obscene. That's the way it's gotta be. Every night is Halloween. Yeah, we hit record and bleed. Mark and Max on a TV screen. Welcome to the Louvre scene. Woo!
The goblins will get you if you don't watch out. To take you and shake you until you shout. Stop, look, and listen. It's Halloween. There's witches and broomsticks and big black hats, stirring up their potions in big black vats. Stop, look, and listen. It's Halloween. Cornstalks standing in the fields at night. The old gray house without a light. The cold white moon shining down so bright. With you and me standing there and shaking with fright. Sneaking past the graveyard on trembling knees. Faces peeking out at us between the trees. Please stop, look, and listen. It's Halloween.
Hey guys, the lights are down, the preview's over. It's time for Mark Goes to the Movies. And Mark has found his new TV show he's going to do. It's a little unique though, because it's a different type of broadcast from what the other ones are. So I'm doing Goosebumps. Now, why am I doing Goosebumps? And this will be a little more difficult to do, I think. I'm going to do 2 episodes, unless I just can't talk about 2 episodes long enough for an episode. At this point, I'm putting a lot of filler in there, because I'm putting the filler in anywhere. No, this is from the Goosebumps channel on YouTube, and what's special about the YouTube version of the Goosebumps channel is as the full broadcast from the original screening of the episode. So I watched 2 episodes. It is The Perfect School and Calling All Creeps. The Perfect School little reminds me of Disturbing Behavior, but also not. Oh, and the commercials were great too, by the way. That really pulls you in, I think. makes it makes it more enjoyable. Makes it more like you're there watching the same stuff that you did as a kid. Perfect School is part of Ultimate Goosebumps. I don't know what Ultimate was. I think they ran out of books to do, so they just started making the show, and then they're like, "We'll write a book afterwards." I'm thinking that's what happened. I don't know. I don't have my computer. I'm getting ready to watch more episodes before I get ready to watch this Halloween trilogy. Sorry, Return of the Living Dead. Maybe next weekend. Oh, I don't know. Probably watching. I guess it's up in the air right now. Want to play my video game a little bit too, though. Anyways, Perfect School. Yeah, so it's basically this kid is playing a prank on his little brother, and it's really funny because like they show you the opening of the show, and then they give you like a little taste of it, where it's like maybe 2 or 3 minutes of like what the setup for the episode, and then they give you commercials. But the end of that first setup is like you think someone's gonna die. Like the way they play that music and get it ready, you think they're gonna murder somebody, and then you get commercials, and you're like really into it. They did a good job of pulling us in when we was kids. This was a Saturday morning episode. No, yeah, Saturday morning episode. Some were Saturday morning, some were in the afternoon. Forget how great Fox Kids in the afternoon was, where you get like a come up from school and you get 2 or 3 hours. You think we just stopped caring about children? Is that what happened with all this? Like, like we had Nickelodeon all the time, but like if you didn't have Nickelodeon, then they just said, "Ah, screw those kids." Like, think about Halloween specials. We usually got big Halloween specials. You don't get those anymore. They don't care about children. I mean, we're having less of them. Population's going down quite a bit. Kids, and to be fair, when kids got cell phones, I think is when it all went downhill. I'd like to think that wasn't that long ago, but I mean, we had Nokia phones when I was a senior in high school. So 18 years, 17 years ago. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, huh? So over the last 17 years, maybe just kids got worse. Kids suck. That's why they stopped having them. I mean, does make sense. Now they do like judge shows. Now we're catering to boomers watching Judge Judy at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Nah, put some cartoons on there. I'm ready for like my generation's got to be getting ready to be like the main focus of all this, right? Boomers can't live forever. Well, after commercials, it starts. Yeah, so he's playing this prank on his little brother. It's a pretty innocent prank that he's gonna get murdered, but it's like a suit. I don't know. It's like this is a little harmless prank. But these fucking guys, these parents are like, hey, it's it. Going to some school. They don't even visit the school. That's how they don't know that the school is actually evil because they're not visiting it. They get a brochure and they're like, all right, man. And the mom seems like you might be gonna follow because he is a little manipulative. Sorry, I can't speak. And it's like Ferris Bueller, I guess. And yeah, they send him to a perfect school, and then it's kind of funny because like the whole bus is kind of empty, but like the guy's like, I gotta sit either with this nerd or with this cool Asian kid who's wearing sunglasses. Which do I pick? But the whole bus is empty. The correct answer is sit by yourself. And then they get to this military area. I guess they end up like I don't know. They see this kid and they're like, oh, he's different. He looks like he's really proper and all that stuff. And that's what's gonna happen to us. And then he's like picking fights in the line and stuff. He's like kind of unruly. But like the payoff to this episode is that apparently they're cloning children and giving them the clone. How expensive is this school? This school can't turn a profit. It's got to be like millions of dollars. This is a nice white class, was it not, middle class, nice middle class family. With a nice white house, uh, 2 cars in the garage, that kind of junk. They're not paying millions of dollars for a clone. It's not financially feasible. And they're feeding them good food too. I was looking at it and they're like, "Oh, this food sucks," and it's like bacon and eggs and biscuits. And you're like, "Dude, they're feeding you good. Everyone gets their own room." If it was like yeah, they're not like, "What are you guys doing? Where's this money coming from to fund this program?" Doesn't make any sense. But the end of the episode is kind of funny. Apparently, he pushes the clone into a jail because they're keeping all. Oh yeah, they're also keeping the children in jail, and they're feeding them gruel and shit. Like, murder those kids. What are you doing? I can understand now if you're going to do this. Let's say you're selling the kids off to some other country. I don't know what you're doing with them. Weird, right? But you can't keep them. You can't keep them there because then you're feeding them. You're not making any money. Where's your? You're not. I guess you're making some money from the selling the clones. But like you're not making any money after all those fees, right? You're feeding and housing all these children, and then you gotta make the clone and everything. I don't know. Seemed a little far fetched for me. And then it was a double episode too. It was interesting. So the one I watched after that was Calling All Creeps. This is the one I knew was going to be good. I've seen it hundreds of times before. It's a very classic episode. It's where this kid gets picked on, and then he tries to pull a prank on this popular girl, saying, "Hey, call my house after midnight and getting all the creeps together." And obviously, he gets caught because he's a klutz pretty much. And the newspaper lady's like, puts his name in there. Turns out they are real creeps. They're aliens. Uh, at the end of it, they put these little, uh, uh, look like chocolate chips. Looks like candy. They put this candy in these cookies, and then they eat them and turn them into monsters, creeps, whatever it is. But that was a good episode. I actually like that one quite a bit. Has a bad ending, like the perfect school. He's gonna go back in here and get all those guys out somehow, I guess. But like that's a good ending, right? It's a happy ending. The calling out creeps, they all turn into monsters. Those are the endings you want to see as a kid. But that's the two Goosebumps episodes. Maybe we'll do this series more. Uh, and yeah, I'm Mark. I'll see you at the movies.